say that every time, don't I? Anyway, I'm out just running some errands. The never-ending errands. But I'd say hi. I guess it's been about a week since I stopped in to say hello. Just kind of had a good week, busy week, taking care of things and all that good stuff. So I'm just out, another doctor appointment. Nothing bad. Just it seems like, I was thinking about this earlier. It's like the older you get, maybe this is just me, but it seems like the older I get, the more is required just to do even the smallest of things, like just, okay, for instance, the no makeup look. Lord have mercy, how much makeup does it take me to achieve or try to achieve a no makeup look, or a minimal makeup look? Such a balance there. But anyway, just anything, everything is like, it requires so much more paraphernalia just to get through a day. And I'm not talking, I'm talking about just like, I don't know. Am I the only one that feels that way? It's like, I don't remember ever having so much stuff just to get through a day when I was younger, I mean, I just like, and I've always been the type to not want to leave the house without makeup, so that's not it so much. It's just everything, I need more stuff to get through a day. Like, I need hand lotion, I must have certain things, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. But gone are the days of simple living, simple life. Actually, I think I live more simply now, mentally and all that, but I'm just a rambling today, aren't I? That happens. But I just left the doctor. It was just another, gotta go to the doctor. So, and I had a doctor appointment last week, but I didn't bore y'all with the deets of that. And again, it was just a follow-up. Actually, I think that the last week's appointment that I went to was with my oral surgeon. I don't think I know. What I was going to say is, I think why I feel like a little bit of a weight has been lifted since that appointment. And it's like sometimes you have things weighing you down, you don't even realize it, or is that just me? But as I've mentioned before, I 2 years ago this month had surgery to remove, I had squamous cell carcinoma of the gingiva, I believe is such a mouthful. I can never actually feel confident when I'm trying to remember what it was called. But anyway, 2 years ago this month I had the surgery for that, and my oral surgeon said, we're gonna become good friends over the next 5 years. Well, not good friends, but you're gonna be seeing me for at least the next 5 years as a follow-up to this. So, like, the first year I had to go every 3 months for a checkup after my surgery, and then the second year it kind of got messed. Something got screwed up. I think the second year I was supposed to go every 6 months, but I think the first half of that second year I went every 3 months for whatever reason. I don't remember what happened. Nothing bad. I mean, there was not anything bad. It just, somehow something, somehow things fall through the cracks sometimes. But anyway, I the second half of last year was like a 6-month stretch from like December to this month. And I just had my 2-year post-surgery anniversary from that, and everything's good. He said I don't have to come back for another year, which is good. I hope, I just realized, I hope I don't look puffy or something. I've been doing a lot of crying lately. I mean, that's part of why I haven't made a video, I'll be honest, you know. I know I mentioned, anyway, let me finish that thought. 2-year anniversary, everything looks good, so don't have to go back for another year, and then another year. And actually, on that subject, I brought up to the oral surgeon, I said, you know, because I'm the type, like, if I have whatever, I'm a researcher, I go on the internet, you know, I'm very curious and very, I don't know, especially if I get diagnosed with something or whatever, I will research it to death and try to learn all I can about it. But and I told the oral surgeon at this past visit, I said, you know, I've run across 2 or 3 times that this cancer is one of the, it has one of, you know, it's like a high mortality rate. But then when I would run across that, I'd be like, surely that's not what I'm dealing with, right? But I asked him, just, I guess, to put my mind at ease, and he was like, yeah, it is. It is. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, really? He said, but at this point, he said, you caught it early, so, you know, and you haven't had recurrence, so, you know, he reassured me that it's okay. I mean, there's no guarantees for anything. I get that, but the fact that, you know, that's, luckily it was caught early. So go to your dentist, kids. Take care of your oral health, and, you know, catch it early, and have, you know, just with anything, please take care of yourself. But anyway, moving on to the next subject, what I had moved on to, the crying. Oh my gosh, y'all, the crying. I've been crying like a water sprinkler lately. You know, I mentioned in, I don't know, one of my last videos that my husband had a new diagnosis, and it's been quite devastating. I'm sure for him as well, but you know, some men, my man, he hasn't been verbalizing about it much. So, you know, I know it's, I don't really know how he's feeling, honestly. I mean, I do to a point, but I don't see him going on crying jags like I have. You know, but I'm highly, I feel things. I feel things so deeply. You know, I'm kind of like this word juxtaposition. That's the word. I don't know the word, so I'm not going to try to think of the word right now. I'm one of those people, like, I try to put on a cool, calm exterior. You know, got it all under control. Never, nothing, you know, everything's cool. And, but in private, that's when I feel feels. So, I've been really struggling with it, you know, and it's just, so, anyway, if my eyes look a little puffy, whatever, I just had a moment not too long ago, so, that's that. But do. So that's what I'm doing. And anyway, right now I'm, as some of my videos, I'm sitting in the parking lot of my pharmacy waiting on my prescription. And oh, there's my phone right there. I was just looking for my phone. There it is. I'm talking to it. Yeah. Okay, TJ. I guess I could look at my handy dandy watch, because that's what I'm looking for, to see the time. Because I came straight from the doctor's office to see if my medication was ready. So, anywho, I guess that's about it. Just thought I'd say hi. Try to prove myself not to be a liar, that I am really trying to make, videos more often. And I'm sure everybody's sick of hearing that. Everybody that's watching, how many people are that is that? Anyway, I'm just being silly. I think it's, we all have our days. I do have moments of silliness, which I'm sure you'll see. And I guess this is one of those thinking out loud videos, isn't it? I guess if you spend enough time with the person, even via YouTube videos, a person that makes videos, you will see them in various stages of mood or whatnot. So I know I've cried before on video. It was totally unexpected, and it's been a while, and I am a person, I do not like to cry in front of people. And it's been, especially this past week, every time, like last week when I was at my oral surgeon, I was having a day where I was crying all day long. I couldn't stop crying. It was an emotional day, but anyway, and I just had to apologize, because I hate to cry in front of people, as I just said a few minutes ago. I like to appear to have it all together at all times. That's just the way I've always been. Are you like that? Is anyone out there like that, or is that just me? I don't know. That's just always been my personality. I've always tried to maintain calm and composure, even when things are disintegrating around me. But right now, I'm feeling it's hard right now to do that for me. So, anyway, so, and then today I go to my doctor just now. And she had a medical student with her, and they ask your permission. Do you mind if the medical student comes in and kind of does a pre-visit before the actual doctor comes in? And I don't mind that at all. I mean, they have to learn somehow, right? So I'll be their guinea pig. But the poor girl, bless her heart, she comes in and she's like, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm like, I'm a mess, y'all. But it's all gonna be okay. I've lived long enough. That's a perk of living long enough, of being older. You realize this too shall pass, and it'll pass. I mean, I've had some really funky feelings, like inner, I don't know, if you like, it's kind of like sick feeling, like queasy feeling, because I don't know, it's just, thinking about certain things going on right now, I'll have moments of, and it's momentary, moments of just feeling just like sick, just like sick with emotion or whatever. I don't know how to put it in words, but anyway, if you've experienced that, please share so I know I'm not the only one out here that's weird like that, because it's just, it's just a yuck feeling. So, and it's not a physical illness. It's not a physical queasiness, or it's just from emotion and anxiety. It gives me anyway, I don't even know how to put it into words, but it feels so bad at those moments. It feels so, it's so off-putting. I find myself now telling myself, you talk to yourself too, talking myself through it, basically. Like, you've experienced this before, girl. In the past. It's funky. It feels yuck. It feels awful. But it passed. You've lived through it in the past. You've made it through. It's just a feeling. And you came out on the other side. You've had good days, happy days, wonderful days. You've had life. And so I just have to go through it. Feel it, talk myself down from it, and go through it and come out the other side, thank God. So this too shall pass, and it's gonna be okay. Not just for me, but if you're going through anything as well, if it's not good, this too shall pass. So hold on to that hope. I guess if I leave you with nothing else of value today, if you're going through struggles or going through it today, if you're watching this, take it from the soul girl. This too shall pass, no matter how bad it is. This too shall pass. I've gone through some stuff in my life, and this too shall pass. So I'm going to turn that frown upside down and hold on to hope. There's always hope, no matter how bad it seems. So anyway, sorry, tears are coming. Tears coming in hot. Kind of trying to stay relevant, right? Like, see, my daughter, she's not that young. Well, she is that young. What am I saying? I'm just saying she's not a teenager. She just had her 29th birthday. Okay, so, that's, I didn't mean anything bad by saying she's not that young, because she is young, but, I just meant she's not like a pre-teen or a teen or anything like that. So, living with her, it helps to keep my finger on the pulse of youth to a certain extent, of what's going on with people younger than myself, and I think that's a good thing. Personally, I feel like, here I go on a new tangent. Let's just go off on a new tangent. I feel like at my age, there's a fine line of, like, I don't want to appear desperate in my attempt to remain, I don't know, youthful. I don't know, like, ageless, I guess is a good word. Kind of like, I don't want to, I don't know, I feel like there's a fine line to, not look like you've given up or look like I've given up, but also not to look like I'm trying too hard, you know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, having her at home still is I think good to, you know, I guess what I'm getting at is, and I am going to wind this up, I guess what I'm getting at is I think it's good for older people to, you know, surround yourself to a certain extent with people younger than yourself, just so that you don't get stuck in your old people ways, because it's so easy to do as you get older. At least I find for myself. I'm speaking for myself. Please don't anybody take anything I'm saying wrong, because I'm just speaking for myself here. So it would be very easy for me to get in a recliner, climb into bed, turn the TV on, you know, get the remote thing going, and just that be it. I mean, because it's comfortable. So, you know, anyway, I'm trying to keep my finger on the pulse of youth. So, because I ain't dead yet, y'all. Anyway, and if you're watching this, you ain't dead yet. So let's make it a great day. See y'all next time.